Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to InterContinental Jakarta, Pondok, Indah. And today is a special day because we have a guest coming and who is helping us to cook something very nice that everybody can cook at home. And it is easy to get all the ingredients, it is easy to cook, and he will be here very soon. Right now he's on the way and he will be here in 5 minutes. So see you guys soon again. Okay guys, he's here. I can hear the steps already on the marble. And here, please welcome everybody with me, Chef Degan.
Oh,
Degan,
man,
how are you, my friend?
Good. Wow, I see all these ingredients today,
Yes,
man.
indeed. Look
What's
at
happening? What are we doing today? Ooh, barramundi.
Barramundi, yes. So today I chose actually to make this special dish. I lived in Bali for many years.
Yeah.
So this was the day where I fell in love with this fish that we had locally available in Bali. And yeah, since I love Indonesian food, I love spicy foods, I love all the flavors, I thought combining it together as Ikan Bakar.
Oh yeah, nice.
Everybody can do it, either at home on the stove, outside on the barbecue.
Great.
Possibilities are endless.
And you have all the ingredients to make a nice bumbu, right? First, I guess we have to make a bumbu, right? First, no?
I think we should get that started first.
Okay, so what do we get here? We have beautiful ginger, you have galangal, tomatoes, you have lemongrass, you have garlic on this side here, garlic, shallots, you have candle nut, kemiri in Indonesia we call it. Then you have turmeric, kunyit, you have ginger over there as well, red chilies, you have the small red bird eye chilies, very spicy. You have limo or the small lime, and we have the lime, the normal lime, right? And then you have this one. This is torch ginger, right? This is torch ginger. In English they call it torch ginger. In Indonesia they call it kecombrang. In Bali they call it bongkot. Yeah, that's their way of saying the same name to torch ginger, and that is actually very flavorful for the sambal that might go very well later for the fish, right? And today we make the version with the torch ginger with the bongkot, so it's going to be a sambal bongkot. You know, the original name is sambal matak, means sambal mentak, means it's a raw sambal.
Yes.
So there's nothing cooked except the terasi or the shrimp paste, right? That's already processed. And then oil, we're using oil, there's some coconut oil here. Yeah. So, but all the other ingredients should be actually raw. Okay, let's do that. So, first I guess you gonna do the bumbu, right?
All right.
Maybe you go to this side and go to this side.
What shall we cut first?
So you have to get the shallots, the garlic. Shallot and garlic you always still have to have, right?
Yes.
That's basically the most important ingredients in a bumbu. You have to have that. So you can also add the chili. You can have the red chili if you want to do the small chili. That's the cabai rawit. But you don't need because we're going to make a sambal anyway out of this, right?
Correct.
So I think just use the red chili, a little bit ginger, just slice of ginger. You need a little bit turmeric later as well. That's maybe the last thing you do because everything's going to get yellow. Lemongrass, just use that, a little bit of that from there. Then
the thing is also, you really don't have to chop really everything very fine because you're going to roast it anyways. You're going to put it either in a blender or you can use the mortar. And
exactly.
Then you don't have to overcomplicate it.
Exactly.
Simple cooking.
Exactly.
Delicious.
Ways to do it. Anyway, this is good enough. The flavor comes out. Later we cut it and we saute it again. Anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just press it also a little bit down, and then.
And you know, it calls candle nut because you see there's a lot of oil coming out. You see also, right?
Yes.
In the olden days, they used that to make candles. Literally, they make candles out of it because all of this oil. Yeah.
Really?
And yeah. That's why it's called candle nut. Okay, you have everything?
Yeah, I think we do.
Now. Yes, go ahead, chef. Just put oil you have. So now we saute everything with oil. Can use simple vegetable oil. Put vegetable oil in all the ingredients, saute it until all the flavor comes out, all the aroma comes out, and also you cook the ingredients so it's cooked. It releases its all aroma and flavor. And okay, so basically once you're here, you see, you have to saute this until all the aroma comes out, until all the flavor evaporates, and until actually all the ingredients are cooked, right?
Right.
So once it's cooked, it also changes the taste. It doesn't taste raw anymore.
Yeah.
So it is basically cooked, and like Chef said earlier, you can then keep it also longer, right?
It gets this beautiful caramelized taste.
Exactly,
Flavor.
exactly. So you wanna grind it a little bit. So, anyway, usually you can add also a little bit salt in it.
Yeah.
So it's a bit when you grind it, it's a bit easier, right?
Helps, yes.
It helps. Yeah. So that's the traditional way now, right? The easiest way is you put in a blender and you blend it. You add a little bit of oil and you blend it. Or sometimes you just put the all ingredients that you had in a raw substance. You put in a blender. You add water. You blend it. And then you saute it in oil. You wait until all the water is evaporated, and the oil cooks the spice paste slowly. And then once it's ready, then you can just cool it down and then keep it for further use. Okay, just put it here. Put it back here. Add some oil. Then we cook and then we can show how it looks like, right? Okay, this is the homemade version. Right? Very rough. That's okay. That's okay. That's the homemade version. And this you cook in until it's all cooked. Right? The finished product is on the left side. So this is how it looks once you have cooked it all the way through. Right? So this one, it's actually ready to be cooled down, and you can basically use that to keep it in the freezer, the fridge, wherever you want to keep it. And this can be used for further other cooking that you like to do. For example, for soups, for example, for curries, fish, vegetable, meats, anything you want to do. Yeah? Anything like this. Right? Okay, maybe we can do the fish now. We can start to marinate the fish. Right?
So basically, as already mentioned, we have your beautiful barramundi. Don't go too big with the size as well. You want to have a fish which is about 1.5 to maximum 2.5 kilo. Anything bigger, the meat will change in terms of flavor and also from the texture. Right? As bigger it is, nicer for fishing, but not so good for eating. Then usually what I like to do also for when you have bumbu, I actually slice it slightly in so that flavors actually
it can penetrate inside. You can put the spice paste.
So what you can do is you just take the knife, don't cut it in too much, just a little bit on this side, just to open up the skin a little bit. You can do the same on the other side. Just for the flavors. And make sure that even though the fish was cleaned,
sometimes
there's still some scales.
left over.
Always double check if you find something like this. Just be careful when you pull your knife or whatever you have up. You can see this one that can hurt you very much. So please be careful.
Put some lime on it.
Lime.
You can put some lime.
Have to squeeze sometimes too hard. Then A little bit lime juice inside. You can use a little bit salt and pepper.
Always seasoning. It's very important
Yeah.
that you season the fish, even though you put seasoning into the spice paste. Sometimes people add seasoning into the spice paste. You still have to season your protein a little bit, right?
Then we have some nice garlic already that we have already chopped. You can also use the garlic. You can go
So
inside.
if you like garlic, you add garlic inside there. Gives additional flavor, right?
You can actually for your fish, you can create your own recipe. Be creative. You can put lemongrass inside, ginger inside, and make it
Kemangi.
really your own. Kemangi. Oh, I love kemangi. Coriander and kemangi. I cannot live without. It's really beautiful.
Put a little bit, that's okay.
You can also
Use your hands, that's
use your
fine.
hands. Just be careful with the fins again.
Right? So,
If you have a barbecue outside as well, you can get creative on banana leaf cooking, for example.
yes,
right?
yes.
You can wrap all your ingredients as well in banana leaf. Put all those nice, beautiful herbs inside.
So, you want to do some sambal now? We have shallots. We're using some shallots for the sambal mata, right? Using some chilies. I had some chilies here, right? We have some chilies here, some leftover chili. We have here some lime leaves. First we cut these ones. Oh, nice knife. Very, very sharp.
It's just a stunning area.
Then your knife is really sharp, man.
Oh, I love it.
This is really good.
You can have telephone.
So some chilies. Some chilies in here. Very important. Okay.
And yeah, it just burned. into
18
my
years old.
character.
That's best age, man.
It was beautiful. It was the first holiday without parents in
add some
Indonesia,
lemongrass.
in Bali.
Yeah.
It was stunning.
That's okay. Yeah. So you came to Indonesia
In 2008.
2008.
Yeah. We'll be turning into 14 years now this year.
Oh, how time flies, huh?
It is.
You always bring the same thing, right?
Exactly, and especially here in Jakarta, there are so many beautiful creative areas out there for culinary, for
Yes.
bars, for
Yes.
anything really. So you have to keep up. You have to
Yes.
always try to challenge yourself, your team,
It's true.
and be on top of what you are doing.
Yes. Now we add the torch ginger, the bongkot, right? You don't need all. This also have to cut very fine.
Yes.
So this is actually very nice. This will go here. Okay, camera. Okay, I want to show here a little bit. So you have here, you have the chilies, you have the shallots, you have the lemongrass, and you have the torch ginger, the bongkot. The torch ginger, I did cut it not as fine as the lemongrass because its consistency is also a bit softer. So once we mix it later, you will see it will get softer. Now we add a little bit of lime leaves, right? Add a little bit of lime leaves in here. Lime leaves also something really nice, you know.
Beautiful product.
Flavor, man. This is,
Comes right at coriander leaves and
Yeah.
kemangi.
it's you can do so many things. Marinate meats and fish with this.
And for soups or curries,
Yes,
and
yes,
it gives
yes.
you this extra flavor, this
Yeah.
freshness. But then at the same time, even though it was tough, you were able to build this
Camaraderie.
camaraderie, right?
Yeah, with all the other young chefs. yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, now I have cut some of the ingredients for the sambal mata. Yeah? I have cut the lemongrass, the shallots, the chilies, lime leaf, and the torch ginger, right? And we mix that now with salt. First we mix that a bit with salt. You can see now that it becomes also a bit wet.
Yeah.
Because it all releases. You can see, have a look here. See? It looks like this now, right? It becomes wet. The salt has penetrated to the ingredients and it
Pulls
pulls
out
out all the liquid.
Yeah.
Now, can you cut a little bit shrimp paste and put it inside? And I will, and then I add a little bit. Now we add, this is coconut oil, okay? The oil is basically to smoothen up the sambal, right? The limo, cut half. But the one we can put, half should be enough. Put this.
This makes a big difference actually.
This is okay. So we put it whole, like this. We press inside this, right? And we just throw all inside as I do it. So now, when you see this, the only thing that you have to do is you have to cut things fine, and there's no cooking involved. Mix everything, and you mix it with your hand, and here you have a beautiful sambal like this. Right? There you go.
Perfect for any seafood and fish dish.
Okay, now the sambal is ready. Chef, you put the
Yeah, I
the fish
actually
here?
put the fish already in the oven.
Okay.
I think by now it should be ready. So let's have a quick look.
Ooh, look at this one.
There we go. Look
So,
at this.
look at the fish here.
Here we go. So
This is the finished fish
finished
from
fish
the oven.
just out from the oven. We put that on the plate at first now, and then this is almost ready to serve. And if you want to have it a little bit presented in a nice way, we're gonna put it on a nice plate with a banana
Yeah, sure,
leaf
sure. Let's do
and
that.
decoration.
Let's do that.
And if you want, you can put the ingredients that you actually use for that product as well. You can use a little bit ginger, the torch ginger, maybe slice a little bit of chili on it, put that over there. Just put something what you have already on hand and make it look a little bit nice.
Yeah, beautiful. Nice. Okay, let's turn it around.
There you go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Just a little bit something simple, and then you serve that with your rice and your sambal mata, and then you have something to eat for dinner.
Beautiful.
So when I came to Indonesia in 2008 for work, of course, as a German, I was always used to cutlery. So, however, there were situations where I was sitting with friends, Indonesian friends, and then I was curious, how do you eat actually with your hand?
Yes.
So my mistake was that I actually had my hand positioned right there. I took the rice, the nasi goreng inside, and I handed it to my mouth like that, and everything fell down this way. So what do we learn? Have it like this. Use it almost as a spoon to your mouth, right?
True. Shall we?
We shall.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Some rice. Wait, I get you some rice
Yes.
first. Always a bit rice, right? Rice in the middle, and we do it on a banana leaf. Even better, even more traditional.
You don't need plates. You just need a banana tree, and you have your plates ready.
That's true. Okay, rice.
I'm gonna just take it a little bit apart.
Ah, beautiful.
This.
Beautiful. Mmm, very nice.
That's just so great.
There's some crudities, so
If you like, yes.
masker. Now you have to take off the mask.
We have to
cannot eat
reveal
through the
ourselves.
mask, right?
Yeah.
So,
Give me another flavor.
okay, bon appetit.
Here we go. Enjoy.
Guten. Okay, everyone. If you want to try this is actually on your menu, right?
It is. Especially during our, we have it on the buffets for the Indonesian sections.
Wow.
We have it also on our a la carte menu. So if you happen to stay in our hotel, in room dining, you can order it. You can order it at the lobby at the moment, especially now during the Ramadan season. Also, we have it available on some other menus, but especially in the evening, breaking puasa. You come in the evening to Sugar and Spice. It will be on the live stations. It will be on the Indonesian stations. So please come and try it. We're happy to see you soon.
Try it. It's worth the traffic.
And thank you so much for coming today.
My pleasure. I come anytime. With this food, man, I'm here.
So next time we shall cook again soon.
Yeah. Sampai ketemu.
Thank you. See you soon.